Last but most certainly not least, Gemini, you are up for the June Love Energy reading. Trying to get comfortable here. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. All right, Gemini, the general readings are already up. As I say with any reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. If this reading does not resonate with you, maybe the general reading will. If that doesn't resonate with you, I plan on doing a money reading in about a week or so, and maybe that one will resonate. So let's go ahead and jump into this. See what timelines we can pick up here. May I have the energy for Gemini for June in regards to love? Energy for Gemini for June in regards to love. Energy for Gemini for June in regards to love. What is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? This is so random. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I just heard something say that you need to hear someone tell you that they love you. It's like, is it jade or brownstone? No, it's brownstone. I'm pretty sure it's brownstone. Yeah, it's brownstone. If you remember the song by Brownstone, If You Love Me, say it. Whatever, if you need me, prove it, all that stuff. As a matter of fact, if you haven't listened to that song, listen to the Brownstone song, If You Love Me. Random, that was going through my head. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For some of you, you just need someone to tell you that they actually love you. And also you need them to show that they actually love you. You don't want a bunch of empty words. Just throwing that out there. Okay. What is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. These came out in some other readings. Interesting. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. This is the first time this has come out in all the readings for the month of June. First time, 11/11. All right, and that's where I'm going to stop at. Okay, so and I feel like some of you might be dealing with an Aries. The reason I'm saying that, Aries, if you are dealing with an Aries, you might want to check out their reading. The title of their reading is Your Relationship is Being Tested. And I'm not necessarily saying that that is the full energy of this, but something is telling me that some of you are dealing with an Aries. All right. First card that came out is Admire. It's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. Admire. Second card that came out is Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Enlightenment. Third card that came out is Guilt. don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Fourth card that came out, which is interesting that this was the fourth card, and 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 is 4. It says 1111. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So for some of you, you may be dealing with your twin flame. Could be an Aries, just throwing it out there. At the bottom of the deck, we have tested. It says your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. And especially if you're in a twin flame relationship, it's a test. Mini test. On top of test, on top of test, on top of test. So, yeah, for those of you dealing with twin flames. Let's go ahead and get some cards from the tarot deck right quick. Also, I think I'm going to go to my other oracle deck too, but I want to see what the tarot says. May I have the energy for Gemini for June in regards to love? Energy for Gemini for June in regards to love. Energy for Gemini for June in regards to love. What is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is it that Gemini needs to hear? Wow. This strength card just popped right on out when I was putting the cards back together. So this is going to require strength to deal with whatever you're dealing with. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo, but this is fire energy. So I feel like some of you Geminis are dealing with the fire sign. Again, could be Aries, because I was picking up that energy at the beginning, but this is Leo energy. So yeah, may I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Some of you who are in relationships or been dealing with an individual, you're just about ready to give up because it's not balanced. 4 of Cups came out. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Just like, kind of over it. 4 of Swords came out, which is 4 arrows in this deck, where it's like, I just need a break. And then Balance came out reversed. So, which is Temperance. So yeah. And that's why. It's just like, it seems like you're exhausted is what's going on for those of you, which if it is a twin flame, I totally get it. But it's interesting that this was the 4th card. This was the 4th card that came out. And you have a 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. And strangely enough, 4 + 4 equals 8, which is strength. So, what's at the bottom of the deck? Ace of Wands. Someone is looking to start something new. Clearly. I feel like it's this fire sign. But in some of these situations, I feel this is more physical. And you're looking for the rest of it. It's like, okay, we got the physical part covered. Where's the rest of it? You're telling me that you love me. Okay, prove it. Don't just, with kisses and all this other stuff. You need to answer my text in a reasonable amount of time when I text you. You need to pick up the phone when I call you. You need to be there when I need you. And I feel that you are in that energy where you feel like you've been carrying the relationship on your back all by yourself, is what I feel. And that's why you're kind of nonchalant and over it and exhausted, because there isn't any balance. Even though this person is talking about passion and trying to fire things up. What's under the Nine of Cups? So they're saying that you are their wish fulfillment, and they may be your wish fulfillment too. What's under the Nine of Cups? We have the King of Wands. Yeah, you're dealing with the fire sign more than likely. So, or either someone who has fire in their charts or is in King of Wands energy. But I'm just picking up you're exhausted, because they're not giving you what you need. They're only caught up in the physical. What's under the King of Wands? Yeah, Four of Wands. You want commitment. They're not giving, and this is Four of Wands is also 1111. This is more than likely a twin flame situation. They're not giving you the commitment. You've been doing everything. Some of you might have been doing the chasing, because usually with twin flame relationships, one person's chasing, one person's running. And then when the person who's running stops running, then they start chasing, and then the person who was chasing starts running. So it's just, twin flame relationships are a trip. And it's just, that's why I'm just like, you're exhausted. Again, with this Four of Swords energy, it's exhausting. I'm probably going to title this relationship is exhausting. Is what it is. I'm not saying that there can't be something of substance there. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that it will take a lot of work. It will take a ridiculous amount of work. So, yeah, I'm just going to put, this relationship is exhausting. Because I honestly feel like you're exhausted. Tell me if I'm wrong. That's what the comment section is for. So yeah, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Gemini, be blessed.